Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of September 16th, 2019. Every week we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
This week we're complaining about weird injuries and obsessing about dealing with stress, plus taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. But today we're talking about Facebook groups for college parents. Nicole, have you found a safe harbor there? Have you come out of your dark room to engage with other parents in mourning?
No.
Aww.
I joined a college Facebook page last year about how to reduce tuition for your college student. But it turned into this whole my child versus your child thing.
Ugh.
And I can't. And I mean, I just don't have anything to share with people that I don't know that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just nothing that I really want to share on those. And I don't find them very helpful either. Because I know that we're all going through the same thing, but it's how we cope with it and our own emotions about it that, you know, that's the struggle.
Is there one for the school that Kristen's going to?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
I mean,
because a lot of schools are doing that now.
No. I mean, I could be wrong. Just a minute. I'm going to check, actually. I could be totally wrong, but I think I told you about when we dropped her off. We got a booklet that said, thanks for dropping your kids off. Now, bye.
Right. Get out.
So I'm just checking here. No. Nothing.
Canadians not into that?
Yeah. Parents are not.
In the United States, parents are wanting to join a Facebook group that's for parents of
Specific colleges?
Like, why?
So you can say, like, you know, you can spy on each other's children that way. My daughter did this, and she saw that. Did your daughter go there?
I mean, oh, yeah, see, they're here. UCLA Parents Facebook page. Like,
right.
I mean, why do you want to do that? Bruin link, UCLA Parent and Family Association. Oh, heck to the no. That would not happen in Canada. No way. Yeah. I mean, that's great. If people want to do that, that's great. But I don't know. I mean, I feel, as you both know, I feel like I already am over involved with Kristen just because she shows up on Life 360, right? So, and then I feel like maybe sometimes I know too much. Not that she's anywhere where she shouldn't be, or what I think she shouldn't be, but it's still like alarming sometimes. I'm like, you know, it's 12 a.m. Why is she still in the common room? So I still feel like I'm at that point, I'm still involved. I couldn't imagine joining a parents association. Do you think you'll do that when Josie goes away?
I mean, I might. I feel like it's one of those things where it totally depends probably on the other people in it. Like you could get some useful information, like, I don't know, here's a good place to park when you drop them off, or did you know that this one dining hall is better than the other one, or, you know, things like that you could get from knowing someone who has been there. I feel like that part is valuable, but the part where it's like, I can't believe the university, there was a fire alarm and they didn't call us, and you know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff is what you're talking about, where it's too much information that causes more trouble than it's worth, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
I would want that information. I would want to be able to read the information, have it, and then judge people who shared it.
See, I mean, I just feel like I feel like I already do a lot for my daughter, for Kristen, and I'm really struggling with, you know, trying to not do as much stuff. So, you know, if it's like about finding out certain things I don't know.
You want her to be more independent and find that out herself.
Yeah, or figure that out for me. Like what we used to do for our parents.
Yeah.
Maybe. See, I'm not calling out UCLA because whatever.
Just a little bit.
But
it's just the first one you
there's
found.
This whole, UCLA named #1 public institution. And then all the parents are on there like, yay, so proud of my daughter, so proud my child gets to go here, so proud of this, so proud of that. And then there's another one, UCLA has been recognized for blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, the parents, proud parent, proud Bruin mom. Yes, okay. That's just kind of
get old quick.
Are you stoking your own ego here? I don't know.
There needs to be a Facebook group of parents of kids who got rejected from UCLA.
Yeah.
To highlight all the negative news. So glad my kid didn't go there.
Or how about
thank goodness
a Facebook page for parents of kids who legitimately got in on their merit and nothing else. That's shady.
Where they could then share stories about people who didn't and say, not my kid worked hard.
Yeah.
So there's a group for everything. I bet there's a say nasty things about UCLA group if you look hard enough.
I'm sure there is. And I'm looking right now. Not that I'm feeling salty or anything about the whole thing.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but Terry, if this had been around, I know especially with your son, you were there with him.
I was doing these.
You were witnessing everything in person. But maybe when your daughter was in school, did you feel like you would have wanted a little more?
I was doing everything for her too. Are you kidding? I was there some of the time. I was there her freshman year. I think after that she drove herself, but. I was living the student computer thing. I was going on to the college's Facebook page for students quite a lot and, giving virtual hugs to whoever it was that had to answer the same question 500 times. Do we know if it's closed for weather now? How about now? Do we know now? Has there been a decision? Every 30 seconds. And the response was always very kind. But, so I was, my kids never went on to any of the computer things for the college. They never took advantage of any of that. I was representing for them pretty much everything. Looking at their email, getting, setting up their classes, paying their tuition, going on the Facebook page, I was on top of it all. So I never really got into the parents' experience. I think in community college, since they're mostly, since it's all commuter, I think parents are pretty much know what's going on. Mm-hmm. I do think it's hilarious, though, that there are these support groups. I mean, there's something to support everybody. I wonder if it would be better to be in one that's specifically for the college your kid is in, or just sort of a general adjusting to the empty nest one. Would that be useful to you, Nicole?
The one I do enjoy and the one that I can relate more to is the Grown and Flown Instagram page. I find those little quips and stories to be more meaningful and kind of more, I don't know, just something more that I can look at and relate to. Whereas these, like I was saying, the other general college groups I belong to are, turned into turned into something I didn't want to be part of. But
yeah, so you prefer to get your support through broader social media channels and to share your opinions through podcasts.
Yes,
you don't need any of this, touchy-feely Facebook groups.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. There you go. I'm sorry, and Missy thinks the same.
That works for you and for your dog, apparently.
And I don't know why she's barking. I don't know, Catherine, what do you, are you part of any college Facebook groups now?
Are there, pre-college Facebook groups for people applying to things?
Yeah, I mean, just this week, my friend added me to the one that's, it's actually for her high school, but she says, if you just ignore the stuff that's specific to our school, there's some decent information there. Mm-hmm. So I'm on that, and, so far it's been pretty much all about their school. Like, tonight is the meeting for prospective, seniors and their parents to talk about college admissions and stuff. And, my kid's school, I don't think it has that kind of stuff. I mean, they have... Well,
they don't have the admissions meeting? The financial aid meeting?
I think they have a financial aid one.
I thought that was just like an American tradition now. It's like a rite of parent passage.
I mean, I think they have some stuff, but I think they're doing more of it with the kids in school, which is great.
Yeah.
Versus having meetings that the parents are expected to go to.
Assuming that your kid can digest and convey that information.
Yes.
Or just bring the things home. Even for some kids, even that would be a challenge.
Right. Well, and also she was applying for a little scholarship this week, and she needed a transcript and that kind of stuff. And I said, can you get it from Career Cruising, which is this college planning website that they had been using. And she's like, oh, I found out they're not even using Career anymore. I was like, oh, great. They had, in past years been put your list on here, and here's where you can keep track of this, and here's where you can keep track of that, and here's where you can download, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, we don't use that anymore.
Were you actually doing what we said?
Right.
We had no idea.
Mind. Yeah. So, I don't know. She did a pretty good job, I think, of doing the stuff that she needed for this application. So we'll see. Both of us it's for figure skating, and both of us are skeptical that she's actually eligible for it. But I emailed the contact person and said, here's our situation. And they said, yeah, she should apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when you read the directions, it sure sounds like it's not relevant. But I don't know. I figured, whatever, we throw our name in, and if they turn it down, they turn it down. And at least now she's had the experience of applying for a scholarship. Tracking down the transcript, getting the signature that she needed from the guidance counselor, filling out the form, writing these little essays. She's getting quite good at taking the one essay that she has
and revamping it 1,000 times.
In this case, cutting it, because it only had to be 250 words.
Yeah.
They had one question that was 250 words, and the other one was 50 words.
Yeah.
Wow.
You call that an essay? Okay.
Yeah.
That is short.
It's a slippery slope. I mean, I feel like those are the things that I want Kristen to be able to do. And she's learned how to do a lot of that stuff independently over the last year. And I want her to keep learning that stuff. At the same time, I want to make sure that she's learning that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a real, it's kind of a, how much rope do you give them?
Right. Well, we've strayed far from Facebook groups for college parents.
Yes. Which apparently, as it turns out, we have no actual use for.
Well, I don't put it past me next year. You can ask me this question again in a year and find out where I am. So
we will.
And I did want to shout out the prompt that got us talking about. This is an article in the New York Times about Facebook groups for college parents, written by my friend Gail O'Connor. So we'll have a link for anyone who has not used up their 30 seconds worth of time on the New York Times website that you get for free each month. And we'll say that's it for today's round 1. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. And we're always interested in what you have to say. You can talk to us on Facebook, actually. Or on our website, on Twitter. We are at Roundabout Chat.